Hello, welcome to back to Drew Cove. Today we are going to be doing a little challenge here where we are going to start with a 30th pick of a set fantasy draft. So the Celtics are going to have the first overall pick, all 10 or 14 rounds, and we're going to have the last pick of all 14 rounds. And yeah, we're going to try to win as many championships as Mr. Michael Jordan. So 6 championships, starting with a roster where we have the last pick every single round. It is going to be a little bit of a tricky slope for us, as we will start with Mr. LaMelo Ball, and it looks like the Celtics will get Stefan Castle, and we're kind of I don't want to sit here all day, so let's kind of sim a little bit of the draft to our pick, and we will probably end up going with Mr. Dylan Harper. I haven't used him before, and I've used plenty of Deontay George, whether in rebuilds or just playing by myself. So I think this would be a bit more fun. We have 2 guards. We need something else. Walker Kessler always is mad when I use him, so I'm just gonna go with Sadiq Bey. And hopefully we can get a better center. Mark Williams. He, I mean, that might be interesting. Let's look at the centers available. Maxine Raymond might not be bad. Hopefully he's there when we pick. Or else I think I'll reach a little bit for Maxine. I've never used him before. Boozer gets picked. Some of the rookies are still here. I wish I had checked that a little bit earlier, but it's alright. Here we do need wing help. Any one of the rookies are here? Maybe not. Santi Aldama looks interesting. Quentin Grimes, of course. Mill is not bad. Let's kind of view our roster right now. So we have Sadiq Bey, who could slide to the 4. Us, and then Harper, of course, gets Harper or LaMelo could slide to the shooting guard. I think I am fine with picking up maybe. Actually, Najee Marshall, 27, not too much older. Or do I just go? I think I might just go with Song. I don't know. I haven't used Quentin Grimes before. I haven't used Kelly Oubre before. But he is kind of old. I mean, we do have to win 6 championships. And honestly, on a fixed deal, might worth it. Kind of just seeing how these goes. Deming goes, Diabate goes. I want to get one of the young guys, and I'll take who they all have good potential. Cuff and them are both pretty good shooters. The Cuff is better defensively and playmaking. Has better IQ. Is like making less. A little bit less. He looks like just a little bit better overall. So we'll take him. And now we can take maybe Cam Spencer, or we do need. I do want to take someone who is like who has some badges, who is not like completely young. Dennis Schroeder might be interesting. Chris Levert, no. Al Horford, Miles Turner. We can maybe justify that, but I think I might go Derek Jones here. I think I'll go Derek Jones Jr. here. Solidify another power forward. Unless I feel like Shrews here too. I'm gonna go with Strus actually. having a stretch big never hurts, and Obi Toppin at 27 has a good amount of badges, 13. Um, so we'll actually go with Obi potentially, just double checking around, see if I like anyone else. Not really. So Obi Toppin, welcome to the team. Peyton's goes, Axel goes. And then now center. I'll read at 26 having a few badges would definitely help. I think here development and then also like um using the mentorship is probably going to be very very needed. So we have a point guard, I would say 2 point guards, a shooting guard, two small forwards, two power forwards, two centers, backup shooting guard, and that's mainly. Or we could do like backup power point guard. I don't like anyone here. I think I like Dennis Schroeder here. And then I'll switch him to shooting guards. I'm fine by that. Chris Middleton as a vet might not be bad. Plumlee, Mike Conley, Chris Murray, East Steibel. Welcome to the team. Nick Richards might not be a bad pick here. And now we're just going for depth pieces. I'll take who has good potential here. Isaiah Evans does. On a tier. And I'll go with one more random player. Let's go with Jericho Sims, Jalen Wilson, Quentin Jackson, Aaron Holiday. We'll go Dalen Terry as the last pick. So we do have a solid roster now, I believe. Let me just. We'll use auto-generated rookies for this. CP. Oh, I probably should have just let him retire. Let me just quickly fix the roster. So we'll have Harper play the 2. LaMelo goes up. I think I'll rather Harper go up here. You play the 2. Deke Bay play the 5. That's not what I like to see, but we'll have to do with them going down a little bit. And then probably a Cuff playing the 2. He doesn't move, so that's fine. I'll read and play center power forward, that's fine. And I think that should be good. I do want to look at tendencies and make sure everyone has good shot tendencies. I want a Cuff freaking shooting. Get that development. We'll probably pump you up to 80, 90. And then I do want LaMelo shooting as much as he can. I want him to be the focal point of this offense. So I'll go like 99, 90. And then honestly, Quentin Grimes can shoot more. Fine with that. And then I don't want Paul Reed really shooting. I don't want... Definitely don't want Richard shooting. Raymond can just drop down to 50. And Obi Toppin drop down a little bit. I want you really shooting as well. Alright, and then I think that will be good here. Let's exit this. And then now, coaching game plan. Let's see how we look. It'll be Ball, Harper, Grimes, Sadiq Bey, Maxine Raymond, Lestruce, Toppin, Schroeder, Reed, and Evans. We do need to get a Cuff into the rotation, so we'll bump it up to 10-man. And a Cuff will get 15 minutes a night. That's fine. And then now we need to kind of fix our player mentorship. Where is that? Player mentorship. So, yeah. I know how to use this. Thank you, 2K. All right. So Darius Cuff will. Oh, they auto did it. Okay. I don't like that, to be honest. Fine. We'll go Struce. We'll go set shot specialist. We'll go luminous range, and then we'll go like. Did I? And then I want LaMelo getting mentored by Mr. Schroeder. You don't really have good badges, do you? Yeah, Schroeder doesn't really have good badges, but ooh. Getting LaMelo to play defense might be nice. We'll go like off-ball pest, glove, and on-ball menace for LaMelo, and we'll keep Matisse Thybulle around for a while. And then Dylan Harper, ooh, you get more badges from you. I'll go like I have 3 badges: bailout, break starter. Right? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Sadiq Bey getting mentored by I already have Thybulle. Obi Toppin? Wait, sure. We'll go with like bailout, posterizer, go stick. And Maxine and that for Nick Richards, that's fine. Hugh Grimes could get mentored by Harper or no. We'll use LaMelo here as a limited rate. Ooh. And Hugh Grimes just like typing like that, that'd be pretty nice. Obi Toppin, I don't think I will keep here for a while. Struce and okay. And learn like no. Don't. Is Dylan Harper teaching anyone? I don't think so. Let's go like yeah. I think not having anything on Struce is fine. I'll read though. I do want someone teaching him something. And I think Obi Toppin would be fine teaching him. We'll go that, and then definitely that. No, Obi Toppin's someone else. That's fine. Just proficiency wise, balance looks are 7 seconds looks like our best, so we'll switch to that. And then I do want to look at my coach. How do I do that? F. Alright, head coach Will Hardy. I think he'll be fine for the first year or so, but after that, we will definitely look for a change. Let's kind of see how we do for the, like, oh wait, I do need to make sure one setting is off. That will be injuries. We will not be playing with injuries for this. And now let's kind of go to February and February and see where we're at. I feel like we have a solid team. Line trade. And right now it looks like we're losing a lot. Hopefully that'll stabilize out where we're not as bad. We'll have CPU scout for us, that's fine. Wemby on the Heat wins Cup MVP. And we'll stop here. Actually, let's just get through December. Fine trade. Alright. We're at December 31st. We're 15 and 17. And kind of looking at our roster. Let's kind of look to see what's what. So far, maybe we can look to make some upgrades here. LaMelo averaging 23, Harper's averaging 19, Sadiq Bey averaging 13, Grimes averaging 12, Akuff averaging 12. Bruce, Maxine Raymond isn't playing that bad. I do want to sort by EWA though. And Sadiq Bey not playing too well for us. Looks like from EWA standpoint. Everyone else is playing pretty much fine for us. I'd like Dalen Terry, but who cares about Dalen Terry? So the Sadiq Bey is probably going to be the odd man out. Let's kind of look at scouting game plans and see who we could buy. Like, and any of the teams that hardcore selling yet? No. Let's try to make like a coaching game plan change then, and we'll start Obi Toppin and see if that changes anything. Let's simulate due date. We're still losing pretty badly. We get a win against Dallas, but ooh, Clean. I don't want to trade one of our I don't want to trade one of our best players. Sorry about that. Pascal Siakam for no. All right, so this first year looks like it's gonna be a rough one for us. And that's fine. Maybe we can trade Mr. Obi Toppin for some picks. I do want to look at our other guys though. So like Nick Richards, can we get like picks for you? I don't want to give a pick myself. A first rounder from OKC in a second. Thank you. And then we will trade finder Mr. Obi Toppin, maybe? Actually, refuse resign here. I'll look at a Sadiq Bey trade. And 2K will take its sweet time. Robert Williams in a second. Dylan Suggs. OG Obashi and the 2028 first. I think that's gonna be one of our better picks that we can get. I think I'm gonna go with that. Obachi with and first from Toronto. That's fine. And then everyone else I kind of want to keep. Maybe Dennis Schroeder can actually go. And let's see what we can get here. Neesmith, get a second, get a first for Verichek. And then we also, or we can get Grant Williams. We do have to give up a second though. Tommy Jaquez. 2 first rounds from the Grizzlies for a second, thank you. And then now we need to go to our coaching game plan, and Thybulle will start playing OG. I'll read a cuff. That's fine for us. We do have 12 players signed currently, so we do need to look for some more players. And that's where we'll look around and maybe go with like Nick Batum, Jericho Sims, Quentin Jackson, Lawson. Seth Curry has some badges. We'll take you. Harry, Mr. Gamlin. Chris Paul retired in real life, so you won't pick him up. I just forgot to let him retire. We'll go like Batum. Or actually, I think he's retired in real life too. Well, Kelly Olynyk. Oh, I did not mean to edit Kelly Olynyk. But Kelly Olynyk, welcome to the team, and then Wilson, Cavill, and Looney. Or your legend. And that's how the team will fill out pretty nicely. Kelly Olynyk slides over Matisse Thybulle. Okay, fine. I guess they want the extra shooting. Strus is gonna be our 6th man. I'm fine with that. Actually, I think this will help a cup get more minutes. Not a lot, but it's still minutes. So switching down to a 9-man. And then I want them potentially value playing younger guys more. Does that change anything? F29. Bocce comes in, that's fine. I'll read Strus. I don't think that changed anything too much, but their cup is a 6-man now, so whatever. Going to contract extensions. We will re-sign Strus on. I'll give you like a 2-year front-loaded. And we'll bump you up to like 4 million. Thank you. And then Matisse Thybulle. Oh wait, we don't have salary cap on. Well, we'll give you a 2-year $1 million deal. All right, cool. And then now let's simulate the rest of the season. Here. Would you like to make no offers? No. I would not. I'm fine with losing here. Bring in another draft pick to this roster. I will like to stop here and just double check. I believe we don't have any more. We do have one more top in once a deal. I'll give you this regular season. So of course this is going to be a little bit harder than I would probably expect. This is my first time doing this challenge, so it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. Wemby wins MVP first year, and let's kind of see who wins the championship. And it looks like Mobley on the Dallas Mavericks, and Mobley wins Finals MVP on the Dallas Mavericks, just as everyone expects. Player retirements will override LeBron, override Draymond, and override no one else. No one else. Player retirements, or staff retirements, blah blah blah. Hall of Famers, jersey retirements. Nothing with league meetings. Let's go to the lottery and see what we got. It looks like the Jazz have the 5th pick. So yikes. We get a little bit destroyed there. Let's kind of see what... Before anything starts, let's kind of see who's... So it looks like Geraldo Brooks is this, and LeBron James stealing. Okay, we need to do whatever we can to get this first overall pick from the Lakers, I believe. Yes, we have the first overall pick, or the 5th overall pick, and we'll trade you... who do we have on our salary? I want to keep Matisse Thybulle on here. I am willing to trade away Obi Toppin. And this pick. And the second. This second. And this second. Okay. That's stupid. We'll go that. Okay. And we'll take Brooks here. And we'll send him to the end. And rookie player signings, we get Brooks here. We'll accept the 2-year team option on them and team option on them. Cool. Qualifying offers, nothing. Free agency. We can, of course, make a run at anyone. Have unlimited cap space. Now, that's the problem, is we have a limited cap space. So does everyone else. I think here, getting Grimes to come off the bench for us will probably end up being a net positive. I didn't look at player stats, so let's kind of do that. That is my bad. So player stats for the last year, it will be Harper with 20, or Ball with 25, 5, and 7, and then 21, 4, and 5 from Mr. Dylan Harper. 14, 1, and 3 for Mr. Darius Cuff, and 12, 3, and 3 for Mr. Grimes. 10, 5, and 1, or 10, 5, and 2 for Strus, and then 10 and 7 from Mr. Maxine Raymond. So center and small forward upgrades are gonna be huge. I think this is the max we can offer Wemby. Well, I'll just use a slot on that. And then getting like Jokic here would be nice. I don't think not a lot of people are gonna want to sign here. Men Thompson has an interest in signing here. So does Asar. And I think we go with Asar since it's unrestricted. Or we can go with Cat. Cat would be nice. He is 30 though. So with this last one, Brandon Miller would be sick. We'll go with the SAR for this last pick, and we get a SAR. Cool. Not renounce rights on this. Jokic sends with the Suns. Wemby sends with the Warriors. But the Heat match. Alright, cool. So we get them. And then center is going to be our big piece. I want to... That is going to be our main focus here. Much as he wants. And then Cat goes to the Timberwolves. Funny enough. Centers, not a lot of options there. Which kind of sucks for us. Not gonna lie. We can go KP. I will like offer Derek Lively a lot of money. We'll go like this for Lively and see if they match. So Lively does get, we do get Lively. Okay, so it'll be Ball, Harper, a Cuff, a Sar Thompson, and then we need, ooh, shoot, we need power forward help. LOL. Forgot we traded away our guys. Peyton Watson is a UDF or UFA. So he can slide into power forward. Najee Marshall as a point guard, what? And then maybe like we can get Santi Adolma now. PG Jackson would be nice. Stands with the Sixers. Peyton Watson we get, okay. Tommy Hawkes, Derek Jones Jr. We'll just get back Derek Jones Jr. I guess, or so. Oh, we go Salty here. And then I think we'll just go to player progression here. Harper goes up at 4, Ball up 1, a Cuff by 8. Wow. Watson by 1, Lively by 2, and then Asar Thompson up by 1. Did a Cuff win a rookie of anything? Yeah, all rookie first team. So fire. We'll sim to next season. We're gonna rate the rookies. And coaching game plan. We do have that one guy, yeah, Geraldo Brooks, that I want to get playing time. Brooks is a small forward, power forward. I will go back to plus. Looks like Brooks there. Does Brooks go down if I put him at power forward? He does. And then who's the other power forward we signed? Oh, we went with Peyton Watson. Okay. That's fine. Or maybe we do this where we put Sar. No, Sar drops too much there. Alright. So, coaching game plan will gonna look like this. Yeah, they want Santi Adama starting. B. Grimes, Brooks, Maxine Raymond, Watson, and a Cuff off the bench with Lively, Adama, Sar Thompson, Dylan Harper, and LaMelo Ball. Okay. I will throw my coach underneath the bus here. Will Hardy had a really bad year last year, and then I want to use like real coaches, so we'll go like, I mean, Ime Udoka, you, and then let's go to system proficiency now. We do have a 4-star on balanced, okay. And now let's simulate through date and see how we do. Looks like we are pretty middling so far, which is not good. Oh, 11-8. I'll take that all day. Every day. Bylon, no. Grimes in second, no. Dylan Harper wins NBA Cup MVP. Let's go. So it looks like we're turning around our season from last year. thanks to maybe a coaching change. Jamal Murray and Wendell Carter, no. Keontae George, I'm just gonna table CPU offers for now. A little bit of a losing streak there. What? I don't know what was up with that. 4-game losing streak, 4-game bender. Not very nice. Another 4-game, 5-game bender here. So we're starting a middle out again. It's not good. Let's kind of look at our season stats so far. LaMelo Ball with 24, 4, and 7. We have Harper with 23, 4, and 5. A Cuff with 17, 2, and 5. Okay. Oldama with 12, 5, and 3. And then Asar with 10, 6, and 3 with 2 steals and a block per game. Why, I got you. Brooks averaging 9, 3, and 2. I think I want to get rid of Aldama to potentially open more minutes up for Brooks here. Because he's only getting 15 minutes a night, and then with that, we can maybe look to upgrade the center position. We're getting 9 and 9 from Lively, and then not much better from Maxine Raymond. So let's go look to see what's around the league. Anyone selling? They're selling Malawatch. Paulo Banchero's on that team too. Boozer isn't untouchable. Aiton could possibly be a guy we can look to get. Shengun could be a guy. Okay, and then Anthony Davis, Hartenstein on the Thunder could be. Mark Williams on the Rockets, and then Drummond. Oh wow. Bobby Portis, Evan Mobley, Kyrie Irving, Jared Allen might be like. We can go get Chet. Chet would be nice for us, or Jared Allen. Let's go. Look for that. Already forgot what team I'm looking for, but it'll be fine. We're looking for Orlando Magic this season, averaging 20 and 10, and 20 and 10 basically. We'll go with Mr. Jared Allen here. Probably costs us less. I do, and with this, I did say I want to get rid of Santi Aldama, and then I said I'm fine with getting rid of Mr. Grimes. He's averaging 7 and 3. Oh, I was on the wrong one. Okay, but that we'll open up with Grimes. All right, so Grimes gets it, and Santi Aldama gets us Jared Allen. That's cool. So Allen will come up. I believe that opens up more minutes for Brooks here. 18 minutes for Brooks. That's fantastic. Struce unfortunately loses out on some minutes, but tough decisions had to be made. Raymond and probably gets packaged with maybe Scottie Pippen, and look to upgrade. We have good guard play, so like Ball, Harper, a Cuff, and then we'll have like a Men Thompson, Brooks here, Peyton Watson here. We could maybe combine these two for a good backup center. Let's see. Backup center, maybe starting power forward. Peyton Watson, best. So let's. I believe. Okay. Kevin Durant, maybe. Anthony Davis would be very sick, especially since injuries are off. So Maxine and Raymond to go. We can toss in Scottie Pippen. They say no. We throw in like us first. And welcome to the Jazz, Mr. Anthony Davis. So we'll have Ball, Harper, Asar, Anthony Davis, and Jared Allen with a cuff Lively, Watson and Brooks. Fine. I will switch it and give Watson or Brooks's Watson minutes. I want him to develop as much as he can. And the cuff coming off the bench like this is perfect. I think I like that. Anthony Davis averaging cool 19 and 9. And then we also get Allen with 9 and 17. So more rebounds for our team. No. I will go to contract extensions and look to sign some people. LaMelo will resign. A cuff will resign. We'll resign Strus to a minimum and Label to a minimum, and we'll simulate the rest of the seasons. We'll get Isaac Okoro to join us, and we'll go with Josh Green. That was bad. We'll go get the other Ball brother, Lonzo, and like through the rest of the season. Okay, it looks like we didn't have any contract concessions, so that's why I didn't ask us. Perfect. Perfect for us. And cool. Wemby wins MVP. We got Koa Pete. Keaton Wagler as 6th man of the year. I just want to. I'm not gonna go do that. Any Jazz player on first team? Oh, Darren Pete, 90, great. Yeah, sucks that we can get Towns here, 12 and 24. Yeah, that would have been nice for us. Lasar Thompson, defensive first team, nice. It looks like we finish off the 4 seed. Let's kind of see who we're going against. We're going against Garland, Demon, Markkanen, Kamara, and of course Cat. Simulate through game 1, game 2, game 3 they take, game 4 we take, in game 5 they take, in game 6 we take. Okay. Looking at the box scores, Garland 27, a nice triple-double, or nice double-double from Mr. Karl Anthony Towns, and then Markkanen with 19, so 27, 19, 19. 30 from Davis, a nice double-double from LaMelo Ball with 22 and 10, and then a nice double-double from Huff with a 19-11 game. Also, a nice double-double from Mr. Harper to close out the series. 7th round, we have the Denver Nuggets. It'll be B-Pods, Darren Peterson, Giannis, Vassell, and Zubac here. Alright. Simulate to game 1, we take. Simulate to game 2, we take. 3, they take. 4, we take. And 5, we're on there. Let's look at the closeout game. Peterson with a nice double-double with 18 and 10. 15 from Vassell, and then Giannis with 15. And Caleb Wilson is on that team. Wow. 15. They're going to be scary for a little while. 25 points from LaMelo Ball gets us over the hump. 18 from McCuff, 18 from Harper. Yeah, I don't believe I saw any double-doubles, but it is what it is. Going to the Clippers series. They take game 1. We take game 2. We take game 3. We take game 4. And we're on to the finals. LaMelo Ball 24, 6 and 7, going against Wemby with 28, 16 and 6, with 2 and 3 blocks. Yikes. And let's kind of see the box score for the closeout game. Anthony Edwards with 29, 24 from MPJ, and then 11 from McCollum. 35 from LaMelo Ball, almost a triple-double. 24 from Mr. Harper, 19 from McCuff, and then 13 and 13. Nice double-double from Mr. Jared Allen. Going on to this series against the Miami Heat with Victor Wembanyama. And he brought in a fellow Spur in Julian Champetti. And they'll bend it. Ew, it's the Thompson finals. That's interesting. Asar versus Amen. We'll simulate through game 1, we take that. Simulate through game 2, we take that. 3, they take. 4, they take. 5, we take. And we'll simulate with Simcast here. And it looks like if it's close, we'll jump in. A 6-point game with... Ooh, no, it looks like they ran away with that. We will bump it down to 8-man rotation, so it looks like Mr. Brooks might lose minutes. Brooks was having an alright, oh my gosh, I forgot. Let's look at player stats for the year. 23, 4 and 7 for LaMelo for the year. 22, 4 and 6 for Harper for the year. 18, 2 and 6 from Mr. Cuff for the year. 17 and 8 with 2 assists and 2 blocks from Mr. Anthony Davis. 16 and 8 with a assist per game for Mr. Jared Allen. 9, 3 and 2 for Brooks. 10, 3 and 2 for Brooks. 10, 6 and 3 for Mr. Asar, but he did get 2 steals per game. Nice. 2 blocks per game. 8 and 8 from Lively. 7 and 3 from Mr. Watson. He did also get a block per game. And then, yeah. Alright, simulating Simcast here. It looks like the Heat take a hefty lead to start. And can they do anything in the 35 seconds that they have against the Miami Heat? Or is this going to be nothing but heartbreak to end it?
Here's Lillard, and so they choose to
foul.
Intentionally foul.
And I need to turn these guys off every single time. I don't know why. I save it, and the announcers are still on. Lillard.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And the Heat making a change here. Simons.
How did I change it to where they're off? Oh, commentary. Lol. I always do. And then make it, I doubt, 6 points in 30 seconds. See if they can get it. LaMelo Ball working against Dame. Really not seeing if anything. Shoots a 3. Breaks it. Jared Allen with a rebound. And makes it 2. That's not needed. And foul on Damian Lillard. 1, 5.
Timeout. Start it.
I need to turn down. Everything is so loud in this game. Sound effects. Oh, crowd value. Oh. Thompson out to Allen. To Harper. Harper running right. Allen will. Yeah, this game is over, and it looks like we'll end up losing in the finals to Damian Lillard, who scores 30, and 27 for Mr. or Anthony Davis. Yeah. We lose in the finals, but that's honestly not worst case scenario for us. We'll let all these guys retire. Hall of Fame inductees: LeBron, Durant, Curry, Harden, Lillard. Lillard goes out on top. Didn't have any picks here. I'm just double checking. Yeah, we don't. So we can just kind of skip the draft signing. Or we might have like a second rounder. Oh, we have a bunch of second rounders. I kind of will decline and offer these guys two-way contracts, I guess. Decline on Evans, I guess, and then keep Harper. And then qualifying offers, nothing. Agency. This is where we can make or break us. So, last year our big signing was Thompson, but he is currently regressing. So I will look maybe to trade Thompson away. Anything. Leonard McCoy and a first round pick. Thank you. Will I use him? Probably not. Zion might be nice for us. It's looks like a little bit of a guard heavy class here. Which can be fine for us. We do have Anthony Davis for a little bit. We do have Jared Allen for another year. I'm not too fine. I'm pretty fine with that. I don't want to shake up our roster too much. Brooks should progress, and then Watson should also. Our center rotation is fine. Power forward rotation is fine. I do want another bench scorer off the bench, like a shooting guard, like maybe like. Oh, that's a toughie, to be honest. Like maybe I just put Jared McCain as a shooting guard. Keyshawn George, Colin Sexton. I don't want to sign Donovan Mitchell, to be honest. Honestly, because I realistically can do this, and that'll be fine. And then we'll offer like Zion doesn't make a make too much sense of small forward. I rather Siakam makes a little bit more sense at small forward. He didn't have the greatest years with the Spurs though. Andrew Wiggins. Keyshawn George? I go Yaxel, which is funny. Yaxel is younger in this game too, for whatever reason. Yeah. I think we tried to just get Buzelis here on a deal. Mitchell said to the Nets, we do get Buzelis though. And then we'll offer Brad McCain a deal. We'll offer him like $2 million more than asking for. We get McCain too. Nice. And roster-wise, we'll move McCain to the 2 guard. And Celis here. Okay. That will be fine. Firm. And then we'll go to player progression here. And it looks like Harper goes up to... The Cuff goes up by 3. Well, the ball goes down by 1. Okay. Brooks goes up by 7. McCain goes up by 3. Bazelis goes up by 1. 3 by Lively. Allen stays. And then Anthony Davis goes by down. McCoy goes up by 5. So, a little bit of things going on. Auto-generate. Guess I'll let the rest have 4. Maybe we move Bucelis to... Where is he? Power forward? He goes out a lot up power forward. Does Brooks go down a lot? Not a lot. Brooks goes to the starting lineup. If we do that, that's fine. Kane off the bench. Lively off the bench. Anthony Davis off the bench. I like that a little bit. Jared Allen. Do I just go get a better center? Like, I know we just got Jared Allen, but is a better center out there for us? I don't know how much of an upgrade Şengün is for us, to be honest. Duran, we can go get technically. Holmgren we can kind of get, but they're buying. I don't want to steal from buying teams. Yeah, there's not a lot of things we can potentially like really upgrade our team with. Like Jared Allen's 29, we can... Bam's 30. Sar's 22. But... And then Şengün's 25, like... I don't think Şengün's like a real, like, big upgrade for us. So... I think we can reevaluate if we need to later. But... Yeah. Not a lot of good options for us if we did want to. Beats at 84. Wow, he just like tanks in this game for whatever reason. But similarly to the regular season, currently first in the power ranking, but conference rankings not reflecting that too much. There we go. We're going on a little bit of win streak. Luka Doncic wins Cup MVP. (28-7), 29-8. Doing pretty solid this year. And now we're at the trade deadline. I will like to stop just to evaluate how things are going. 22 from Harper with 4 and 5. Brooks at 19, 6 and 4. That's what I like to see. LaMelo at 19, 4 and 7. We have 16, 2 and 6 from Mr. Cuff. 14, 9, 1-1-1 all across the board for Jared Allen. 14-3-3 for Mr. Jared McCain. Buzelis with 12-5-2. Anthony Davis with 9-4. And Lively as well. EWA wise, 0.5. Buzelis is not playing that well. And estimated wins stakes. And I believe he is starting for us. Buzelis is starting for us. I mean, we can just look for an upgrade, but yeah, Buzelis is our starting guy, so I wouldn't mind. Selling is them. Selling IO. Selling Jaylen Brown might be a good piece for us, even though he is 30 something. But I think we'll go talk to someone about Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown for the Pistons will give you Buzelis, you know, and then we'll give you like. Honestly, I want to see if this McCoy guy is gonna be good. Good perimeter defense, good post defense. Okay, rebounding. Are you like a shot blocker? 76 block. Lively with 95 block, and then Allen with 1 block. I guess we can get rid of this Leonard McCoy guy. They say no. Throw in a that Hornets pick is really good. Throw in our pick, you know. We'll throw in our pick next year. They say no. We'll throw in our pick 3 years out, and they say yes. So, LB Brown joining the fray, who is averaging a cool 25-5 for the Pistons at the time. So, 290s, and then about 85 for everyone else. Peyton Watson. We kind of forgot about you, but it's okay. Estimating the rest of the regular season, Newton will return to the G League. You will return to the G League. Let's simulate the rest of the regular season. And we'll pick up their Jordan Poole. Should be it. Contract extension deadline. Let's kind of look at this. Anyone that Allen wants to resign? I kind of want to see, before I do that, let's kind of look at free agency. Are there any good centers? Schengen's a free agent next year. Okay. Edwards is a free agent. Okay. So it looks like we can maybe go get Şengün here. Yeah, I'm fine. Eventually getting Şengün. So we won't re-sign him now. Apparently second is surprising. Looks like we're still started playing well enough to get a commanding lead on that first. The Clippers with Luka Doncic, still MVP. Geraldo Brooks, 19, 6, and 4, with a steal and a block per game, gets most improved. Coach of the year and executive of the year is us. No one on All NBA for us, defensively wise. No one here either. Of course, we didn't have any rookies. Finish with the first seed. Let's kind of look at your yearly stats here. It'll go Harper with 24 and 5, 24 and 6 or 7 for Mr. LaMelo. Brooks with 19, 6, and 4. 19, 5, and 5, or yeah, for Jaylen Brown. 16, 2, and 6 for Mr. Cuff. 13, 8, and a block per game from Mr. Jared Allen. McCain with 13, 3, and 3. Anthony Davis with 9 and 4 with a block per game. And Lively with 7, 1. Alright. Pretty good. Ooh. I accidentally went simulate playoffs and we lose to Kings. Reed Shepard packs us up with 31 points, 27 from Jalen Johnson. Nice double-double. And yikes. We lose in the playoffs once again to Tyler Murray Broyles, and it looks like Franz Wagner is going to be a Finals MVP. Yikes. That's pretty unfortunate for us. Let's go to player retirements. It looks like Russ retires, and Hall of Fame inductees will be the Russell Westbrook. Right now we'll go to like the draft. See if we can trade Mr. Anthony Davis with our and let me kind of see who is supposed to be good here. Mock drafts. Dwayne Sims, Sam Jones. Wow. Oh. Yeah. Yikes. Yikes. Just a whole lot of ass this draft. So let's kind of look around the league and see what we can upgrade at. I'm gonna do like a trade finder with Anthony Davis and this pick. We can go get Boozer and the Celtics, get a star back. Honestly, I just might trade finder these 2 picks. Dyson Daniels, Suggs, from Boozer. Tyler Hero. I'm gonna go from maybe a crazy little play from us. Anthony Davis will be gone, I think. I want to upgrade. LaMelo Ball's starting to step down for us. Harper, we need to resign, of course. Yeah, we'll go around and look to see what we can upgrade. I think right now, probably our biggest bet for the best upgrade for us will probably try to be someone. Do we go get Chet? Chet's 26. Jonas is 20. 30. Bingham's only 25. Jeff's somehow made his way on the same roster as Shea still. See if we can trade for Cooper. I think what we're gonna do is go out and get some more defense with Mr. Cat. So Anthony Davis, they say no. 3rd round pick, they say no. How about this one? They say no. We'll give you Jared Allen. Oh, Allen's contract is bucks this year. We'll throw in Peyton Watson. They say no. We'll throw in another first. They say no. Oh, 3. Wow. That's the best I got. No. Oh, this. How's this? We could do a package around Jaylen Brown, I guess, and save these picks for him. Like Jaylen Brown for straight up. Jaylen Brown has a no trade clause. Okay. Another thing we can do is move Dylan Harper back to the point guard. Move on for LaMelo. No. All right. And also to the end, I really don't care about the draft too much there. Team player options, Brooks, of course, we will accept. Qualifying options, Harper. Yeah. Moratorium. We'll give Ant pretty much what he wants. Does isn't his best. Isn't where he wants to go. Let's bump up the money here. Didn't say. Okay. Player option. Um, 128. Offered it. Okay. Cooper Flag is restricted. Flag somehow can play point guard. Sheldon Harper, that's our guy. Definitely near. But I will go to Finder. I can't. Okay, I can't cheese it. Let's go here. We get Sheldon Harper back. Anthony Edwards and Derek Peterson leave. Fine. The Bonsta. BJ Edgecombe wouldn't be nice, but let's go get the Bonsta. I did not see him here. Eats. Or his number 1. Or Edgecombe. Yikes. And this is where everyone having all this money in the world kind of scary because you're gonna miss out on a lot of players because everyone has unlimited money. And then it looks like we will get Maxey, which is good. So Edgecombe goes to the Pacers. Bonsta goes to the Heat. We get Mr. we got Mr. Tyrese Maxey, which is be good for us. So you'll slide to the shooting guard. Forward. Power forward center. He'll be actually just center. Kane, shooting guard. Steph will go back to the point guard. Brooks will stay at power forward. So right now we have 1, 2, 4, 5. So we'll probably end up having 3 90s, 4 90s, and 5 lay. And we need to fill out our bench. So 1, 2, 3. So bench spot to McCain. Oh, we didn't. We need to finalize get Maxi. All right. So it'll be Maxi a cuff. So 1, 2, 4. Harper will come off the bench. That's fine with a cuff. So it'll be Maxi 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, we don't need to move. It'll be 1. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we need a backup wing. And I think that Vince might be the guy. Let's offer him as much as we can. Vince goes to the Wizards. And it looks like now not a lot of good options now. That's fine. Player progression will look like this. Going up 2 for Harper. Maxi goes down by 1. McCain goes up by 3. A cuff goes up by 1. Brooks goes up by 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Our top 8 guys look really solid. Do you want to trade for another wing? Potentially. So let's move on to this next season. Why, yes, let him retire. And then another thing is going to Team Intel. We can go get like yikes. Harris Walker. Oh, Jared Allen made his way back to the Cavs. Did not see that. Asar. Caleb Wilson. I just don't know where you would play. We don't need anyone like superstar. We don't need a superstar. We just need someone who will fit the bill. Buzelis is a name that is just keeps on crossing my mind, but I think we'll go after Balil Koulibaly. here. Oops. Oh my gosh, where is he? Which team is he on? Hold up. I was looking around. On the Raptors. I wasn't looking at the top slot for him. That is random. Kate Watson, straight up no. That's fine. How about we offer you this Cavs pick? No? How about this Grizzlies pick? Yes. Alright, so it'll be Lively off the bench with Koulibaly, Puff, McCain, Chet Holmgren walking down that center position with Brooks, Brown, Harper, and Maxey. And now we'll simulate the rest of the season. Should be a super team. Actually, I want to look at system proof. Yeah, we're 5-star. So maybe this is our 82-0 team. Chris Sinak wins NBA Cup MVP. I said 82-0, and then we start losing like crazy. Holy. Freddie Turner can't, so we'll assign you and have the CPU. We're second right now. I don't think we need to make any trades. Let's kind of look though through our player stats for the year. 19 points for Harper with 4 rebounds, 5 assists. 19 points from Brooks with 6 rebounds, 4 assists with a steal and a block per game. 18 points, 5 and 4 for Jaylen Brown. 17-10 with 2 blocks for Mr. Chet Holmgren. 17, 2 and 5 for Mr. Maxey. 15, 2 and 6 for Cuff. 15, 4 and 3 for McCain, and then 8, 4 and 3 for Belil, and 5, 5 and 1 for Mr. Derek Lively. So very nice, very nice. Contract extension deadline. Yes, I would, just to check if I need any contracts. Looks like only bums need it. Oh, Chet Holmgren. I somehow hit the hard cap when there's no salary cap. That is funny. That's fine. Well, we'll just keep on going. I don't know. I didn't know that was possible. The hard cap when we have no salary cap? That is crazy. Losing 4 out of 5 is also crazy with this team. Wemby wins MVP again, and then more Coach of the Year stuff. No one on All NBA anything. Oh wait, that's the first team. We get Chet, and of course no rookies. Looking at our season stats now, it looks like Brooks with 19 or 20, 6 and 4 with 2 steals per game. We have 19 points, 4 and 6 from Harper. 19 points, 5 and 4 for Jaylen Brown. 18, 10 and 2 2 assists and 2 blocks per game for Mr. Chet. 16, 2, and 4 for Tyrese Maxey. 15, 2, and 6 from Acuff. We have 15, 4, and 3 from Jared McCain, and then 7, 3, and 3 for Mr. Balil, and 5 and 5 for Mr. Derek Lively. Simulating the play-in, we'll go against Clippers. They'll have Luka and the other Clippers. Simulate the game 1, game 2. They take a game. 3. They take 2 games. What? Hello? Derek Lively? What's going on? We take game 5 and 4. Wow, that was closer than what I would like it to be. Jamal Murray coming off the bench, I guess. And Luke didn't have a good game. Jaylen Brown with 29 points, and then Chet Holmgren with 23, Harper with 21, Brooks with 21 to get us over the hump. Excuse me while I go turn on my light in my room. It is so dark in here. Alright. Simulate the game 1, we take it. Game 2, we take it. Game 3, we take... Oh, they take it. Game 4, we take that. Game 5, we're on to the conference finals again. And it looks like against the Kings, who eliminated us last year, so... No, they're not some bums. But we do have the better lineup. Game 1, we take. Game 2, they take. Game 3, we take. Game 4, we take. Game 5, they take. And Game 6, we will take that. I forgot to look at the closeout game against the Trailblazers. 33 for Maxey, 22 for McCain, 21 for Brown, and 20 from Chet against Zion's nice double-double. Keontae George's nice double-double, and Miles Bridges, 27, 27, and 24. We had 33, 22, 21, and 20. And then for this closeout game, Johnson with 17 with a nice double-double, 17 from Boyles, 17 from Filipowski, but couldn't get over. Tyrese Maxey's 26, 19 from Holmgren with a nice double-double, 19 from Acuff, and Brooks with 17 and 12 was a nice double-double. Simulate the game the other side. Chet Holmgren is our Western Conference MVP, 19 and 13 with 3 blocks per game. Pretty nice. Us. And then Sanak on the other side. We did have a chance to trade for him, but we'll simulate through game 1. We take game 1, they take game 2. They take game 3, we take game 4. We take game 5, and we'll simulate with Simcast here. We'll jump in if it's close. And it's not, but I will jump in here to kind of relish in our first of 6 championships we need. That's right, 6. This video ain't stopping after this first one, like my normal videos. So, the graphics look like shit right now. Holy. Maxey, driving, can't get anything, passing to Harper. Holmgren coming to set a screen. Harper gets free and lets a 3 go. Stat padding a little bit. Acuff gets Kobe White, tries to go for the steal, can't get it. Acuff playing nice defense on White, gets over the screen. White driving. White can't get anything going. Shoots the layup and makes it. Nice shot. Great defense for 95% of that possession. Acuff with the ball, trying to drive, can't get anything going. McCain playing the power forward. It's an interesting choice. Harper in the corner and mistimes the 3. It'll be Yaxel with his first look at the playoffs here. Harper Oh, Stritz gets open for a 3, and they make it. Chris Paul with a huge 3 to cut the lead to 39, or something like that. I'm gonna get the screen and then cut with a tough little layup there. Fritz will push the ball forward against Maxi. Maxi playing nice defense, like tough against White. Back to Stritz. Stritz passes to Garnett with the brick. Here McCain pushing the ball up. And gonna drive against number 35. Incredibly, I don't know who that is. Kobe White with a nice steal. McCuff playing great defense. Stritz, top of the key, just gonna hold the ball and will not. Oh, just running away. And McCain with some nice defense trying to steal the ball. Yeah, it looks like your Utah Jazz. The NBA Finals. And it looks like Chet might get Finals MVP here. We'll see. And he does. So nice, good game by your Utah Jazz. So that's 1 of 6 done. 1 of 6. And now if you can see in the top left, we will have a counter after, and that counter will change after every finals, or finals win. But Chet Holmgren will be your finals MVP. And now going to this next season, player retirements. It looks like Kawhi retires, and our guys didn't retire. Kawhi retires. Let's go to staff settings. Make sure we still have our coach for. Yeah, we still have Ime Udoka for 1 more year. And send to the end since we don't have anyone. Nice. Cool. Team player options. Brooks will accept. No rookie signings. Qualifying offers. Freddie Turner, sure. Moratorium. We can go to get Joker right now. We do not have a lot of people on our roster right now. Lil Koulibaly, we need to look to resign here, and then Derek Lively could be a guy re-signed too. Yeah. I will offer Jokic a contract. He will regress, but that's fine. And Jokic goes to the Trailblazers, that's fine. Koulibaly, we'll work to resign then, and then Darius Walker could be a guy. I do want to get Lively back. So. Koulibaly goes to the Timberwolves. We do get Lively back though, so that's fine. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. We do have 8 dudes in our rotation. And the best available is Pods. Funny enough. That's fine by me. We do need some wing help. Do we trade from our plethora of guards for some wing help? That is the question. A lot of the rebuilding teams don't have great wings, which is very, very difficult. But Jarris Walker goes Celtics. The Celtics probably would be your best chance for a wing. We'll sign B-Pods just to trade him. And maybe. Actually. Yeah, we'll get like Kami Hakas on the deal. What? And then we'll go like Keegan Murray and like Chuck Norris. Okay. We'll go with like, I don't know, Timani Kamara. Okay, never mind. How about Tim? How about Santi? We get Santi. Okay, and Blue Dort. Minimum? I want Pele Larson here. I like Pele. And fire progression. Looks like this. Brooks up by 5. Nice. Home run up by 1. Harper's plateauing at 94. Maxey goes up 1. McCain goes up by 2. Norris goes up by 7. Okay. A nice little surprise there, I guess. So we'll look to use Norris here. But moving to next season. Auto-generate the rookies. Anthony Davis will plan to do his farewell tour, that's fine. So looking our roster right now will be it'll be Lively, Norris. Lively can probably just go to power forward, maybe? Maybe Norris can? Alright, so we have Maxey, Harper's still. That's gonna be great. Jaylen Brown, Brooks, Holmgren. So we have a good little core. McCain, a Cuff, Norris, and Lively. We need to change the Lively. We need to get Lively to be just a forward, any sort here. LeBron James and Anthony Davis back on the same team. That's funny. And this is where we can just go get Mobley. We'll steal from the. Oh, we can't trade anyone. That's fine. We'll get to the trade deadline. I think we're good enough to not have to worry about that, really. Anyway. Yeah, we're winning a bunch right now. So it might not even matter for us, really. Geraldo Brooks wins Cup MVP. And looks like we're at the trade deadline now. Roster-wise, I just want to see everyone's tendencies. I'm just curious. Jaylen Brown is a pretty on-ball guy, so is Maxey, and everyone just... Right. Tyrese Maxey is a pretty on-ball guy. Jaylen Brown isn't so much. The Cuff is a pretty on-ball guy. We made him a pretty on-ball guy though. Like I can move these guys down to 80s. Like that's fine. I don't think that changes too much. Going to Team Intel. We're of course contending. The Kings are rebuilding at 32 and 17. Hard selling is the Hornets. Rebuilding is anyone else hardcore selling. Selling is the Spurs. We can get Ricochet. We can go get Ron Holland. Evan Mobley is there. Honestly, getting a defensive monster off the bench would be nice. But like I think getting I kind of want to look at our overall perimeter defense. Yeah, we are our post defense could be a tiny bit better. Defensively, we're pretty good, but we can get beat pretty great if we get. Let's go back and get our boy. I think. Which team was he on? It wasn't there. It was. Ooh, he's -5 right now. Why is he so pissed? Oh, that's because they're selling. Maybe? We'll give you, like... We'll sneak in, like, a... Cool. That's fine. You can be pissed off. We're gonna be winning, though. We're winners over here. We just needed some bench defense. Yes. Are you still, like, ticked off? I'm frustrated with how things are going. We've put together... Okay. This dude is bipolar as shit. Holy moly. Some bipolar type shit. Ooh, we beat the Warriors record, 74-8. Geraldo Brooks wins MVP, 22, 8, and 5, with 2 steals and a block. So that's gonna be nice for our guy. Finally get an All NBA something on our team. All defensive first team for Mr. Chet Holmgren and Geraldo Brooks, second team. Nice. Playing, we're gonna go against the New Orleans Pelicans. De'Aaron Fox, Howard, Avdia, Sohan, and Klingon against our Godswad. Hasn't changed from last year. Up 3, up 4. Thank you for playing. Howard with 28, 18 from Fox, 15 for Klingon, 35 from Maxi. Nice double-double from Mr. Harper with 25 and 10, and then 23 from Brown, 21 from a cuff. And then let's simulate round to the Kings, who usually give us trouble. Sergio Miller, Reed Shepard, Vassell, Jalen Johnson, and Colin Boyles. Pretty much the same. Simulate through game 1, we take game 2, they take game 3, we take game 4. We're out of there. Boyles with 28, 22 from Filipowski, 21 for Reed Shepard. Nice double-double from Jalen Johnson here. 25 and 9 from Mr. Chet, 23 and 11 from Geraldo Brooks, 21 from Harper, and 19 from Maxi here. Pretty sick. McNasty. Going against the Portland Trailblazers, who have Deontay George, Jokic, who, of course, didn't want to join this team for whatever reason. Pete quickly, and yeah, we still have our same starting lineup from last year. So we're gonna go game 1, 2, 3, 4, and we out of there against Wemby again. Oh my gosh. Chet with 21 and 8, Wemby with 27 and 15. Disgusting. With 4 blocks. Disgusting. Absolutely. It'll be DeBonsta, Wemby, and Brunson with Amen Thompson and Darrell James against Tyrese Maxey, Dylan Harper, Jalen Brown, Geraldo Brooks, and Chet. Submit the game 1, we take game 2, we take game 3, we take game 4. We sweep our playoff run and win the finals again. Geraldo Brooks is your finals MVP for this one, so back to back for us. And that means our new count will be 2. So we have 2 out of 6, and we are catching up to Jordan's pace. And it's usually the first parts of the rebuild that take the longest, but now I feel like we'll be on track to start absolutely decimating these guys. Draft lottery goes. We should have nothing here. We'll go to the NBA draft just to check. I doubt we have anything. Nothing. Team player options. We have nothing. Qualifying offers. We'll get Brooks a qualifying offer. And then we'll make sure we resign our guy. And then we can go get Wemby. We'll offer Wemby that. We'll match that. That's fine. Wemby goes there. We do have Chet still, so resign Chet. Chet goes to the Pacers. Oh, that is worst case scenario for us. We will pick up Duren here. Duren goes to the Heat. And free agency is looking kind of scarce now. So now, this is where we will kind of go to Intel and look around. And see if we can steal a good center from someone. I know Chet isn't untouchable, but it doesn't update till after free agency, so yeah. But everyone who was already on the team should have their untouchable set. Tatum, Wagner, Pearson. Oh, this is gonna be a rough team to go against. Can't get Jokic. Alright, so looking at our roster, we do have this Norris guy who's probably gonna have to step up for us. Brooks, Harper, Jalen Brown. JB might be a trade candidate for us. We will just kind of look to sign people here on deals. We just need people that we can use as trade assets. 24, Colin McNeil, and that will be player progression goes up by 1 for Brooks, up by 1 for 4 by Norris, 2 for McCuff. Actually goes down by 1. This guy goes up by 7. Okay, 7 for Richmond. Yeah, everyone's gonna be crazy overalls right now. So because everyone is just prioritizing putting all their money on the top guys. All right, so going back to Team Intel, we need to get someone. We got 90. We do have Jalen Brown at a 92, but he is gonna start regressing at 33 years old. So that will be a problem for us. Trey Johnson would be interesting, but we have a lot of guards. Mobley would be nice for us. Mobley would be nice. Let's go get Mobley. Mobley from them. You have quite a few firsts. We do have to wait a little bit, so let's get to December 31st. And we should win a bunch of games, so I'm not worried, per se, about our team. But I would like to have some upgrades here and there. Against the Timberwolves, we got smoked twice, so need to keep that in mind. We're currently 3rd in our division. So going to scouting, I think Mobley is still on the table for us. And maybe Paulo. Paulo would be nice too. Let's go to the Hawks and talk about Paulo. They are rebuilding. So Hawks, Paulo, we give you JB. He's averaging 18, 5 and 3, and then but you're averaging 24. Yeah. I am gonna sneaky cheeky this a little bit and wait. Decide, hey, you don't have a no trade clause anymore. We have 4 more rings to win, and I can't have you holding up schedule. You say no, but we have some seconds for you. And we have Santi Aldama. And we have Amihakas. And first. And other first. Maybe we can get another first by trading some guys. So it looks like we definitely need to get some more firsts. We're trading some guys. So Lewis James will garner us Monty Kamara in a first. Mitchell Robinson in a first. That's fine. Finder, we need to get Jaime Jaquez out of here. And a first out of him. Darnell Jeffries, thank you. And we'll trade Dalma. Haywood in a first. And now let's go back to this trade for Banchero. JB. 1 first. They say no. 2 first. They say no. 3 first. They say no. And then Liam McNeely. Actually, we'll do another first. Alright. So, 4 first rounders, and they don't want to buy it. Well, JC Haywood? No. These aren't really great first, to be honest. Mitchell Robinson doesn't even move the needle. Surprising. Wow, this guy, very valuable. I will offer... Do we have another first we can offer? They say no. Wow. We'll offer one of the younger guys, like McNeely. No. And maybe a first. No. 2 first. They say no. 3 first. Wow. That was a lot more than I thought I would be paying for Mr. Paolo Banchero. Rosters. We will move Brooks to... Wow. Small forward. And unlock his full potential. So Brooks to small forward, Banchero. We'll have McCain. Richmond. This random center who's really not that good. You doing good? 13. Yeah, you're doing pretty solid. So I will trade from you guys to go get Mobley still. We'll go save Mobley from the Mavericks. And we'll do Richmond. Saved first. No, we have to take Bane, that's fine. And then we'll go save Trey Johnson as well. LOL. Right? So Mobley will have 1, 2, 3 guards. 4 guards are really good. Trey Johnson, shooting guard, power, point guard. Maxi. Actually, Maxi's falling off a little bit, honestly. And he's old. Trey Johnson. However, Neil, and we get Mark Sears back. I'll actually cancel that trade. I'm very content with the lineup right now. Almost 990s. Wow. So maybe Maxi, Harper, Geraldo Brooks, Paolo Banchero, Norris, Mobley will be coming off the bench to be that defensive monster that we needed. Does Mobley go up as a center? Is this as a center? Put him there. A cuff. Random Hassan guy. We can still make a play for... Let's see if we can make a play for someone that really, really helps us. Jalen Brown gets dumped off. Luka, Luka, untouchable. That's... selling. Why you're selling? You have no one. Shay is not untouchable. Okay. That changes. That changes things for Mr. Tyrese Maxey. Dude, this photo of Shay just creeps me out. I don't know if that is like happens with any of you guys, but we can grant her. Have Mobley. So we'll have Shea and Brooks with Harper, Bankero, Norris, Mobley, McCain, Acuff, McNeil here. And McNeil is our only weak link on our roster who needs to be a wing, I think. And that's where we go to Team Intel and try to get a wing. Selling Richmond sounds like a deal to me. Let's go steal the other guy. Oh, Richmond was just signed. Okay. Oh, let's go get Khan. The Hornets. And we'll get Philip. Seconds up, we'll give Robinson up. Cool. We have the God Squad. On Kneppel will play more of a forward. You're tall. You can play power forward. Not very well, but you can play it. And let's go find some people. Jimmy Neutron. We'll get Guy another ring. We'll get Cam Thomas a ring. And we'll give someone a random ring. Patrick Baldwin. Jalen Hood Shafino. Derek Jones Jr. Juan Alvarez, Battle. Gilbert Richards. Grayson Allen. Dylan Brooks. Honest. A lot of like random generated Wembanyama's. Kelly Oubre. Honest. Malik Monk. Yeah. We'll go give Kelly Oubre a ring. Mr. Handsome Man. And that fills up our 15. How many rings does Kelly Oubre have? Or E. Santos doesn't have a ring. Alright. And then how many ring? Brooks has 2. Harper has 2. Hero has no rings at this point. Norris has 1 ring. He was on our team, okay. McCain has 2 rings with us. Harper has 2 rings with us. Norris has 1. Brooks with 2. Mobley has a ring. Desmond Bain was on that. Oh yeah, Mobley was the one who won the ring the first year. Yes. Okay. So let's finish up this year with some puzzles. We 1 point game against Oklahoma City Thunder. That is crazy. Took their best player. We're on pace to lose more games than we did last year, which is crazy. I don't care about the trade deadline. We already had our trade deadline. Kane. Can you resign? And then the cuff, we need to resign. Not really. So yeah, we already lost more games than we did all last year, which is unfortunate. Cool. Sign. Yeah. We're third in the ranking so far. That is crazy with this team, but goes to show, not granted to win every year. Chris Sanak wins MVP this year. Trey Daughtry, Mark Sears. No All NBA first. Gerardo Brooks, I'll be an NBA second though, and Banchero All NBA third. We have Mobley as All Defensive first team off the bench. Just want to see how Mr. Chet did with the Pacers. 20 and 9 blocks per game. Mobley was getting 2 blocks off the bench for us. Minnesota Timberwolves were the better team this year. It'll be Shea, Harper, Geraldo Brooks, Paulo Banchero, Norris. Looking at team stats for the year, it'll be Banchero with 22, 8, and 5, 21, 8, and 5 from Mr. Geraldo Brooks with 2 steals and a block per game. Shea with 19, 3, and 6 with steals per game. Harper with 18, 3, and 4. We have 14, 3, and 3 for McCain. Norris with 13 and 10 with a block per game. Mobley with 13, 7, and 4 with a block per game and steal. Also got out 6 assists from our center. 12, 4, and 3 for Duncan Nipple off the bench, and then 12, 2, and 5 for a cuff off the bench. So simulate through game 1, game 2, they win. Game 3, we win. 4, we win. Game 5, we win. All right, cool. Banchero in the closeout game with 30 and 5, 20 and 4 for Harper, and 19 points from Jared McCain. And then nice double-double from Mr. Geraldo Brooks with 17 and 10. Colin Sexton puts up 20 against us, 18 from Naz Reid, and 12 from Murray Boyles. And it looks like the T-Wolves pack up their side. Deontay George, Pelly Larson, Koa, Pete, Peja, and Nikola Jokic against Fred Norris, Paulo Banchero, Geraldo Brooks, Dylan Harper, and Shea. So not a slouch of a team we're going against. They win game 1, and that will cause us to go through a coaching change where tough. Bench depth might be running shorter. Concanipple loses his spot as he is not having good playoffs. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we win. Game 4, we win. Game 5, we win. Okay. Oh my gosh. Banchero in that closeout game, 33, Shea with 30, Dylan Harper with 27. So. And Zion with 36 against us. 29 from Keontae George, 20 from Pete, and a nice double-double from Mr. Jokic there. On their side, it looks like the Clippers advance. It'll be Luca, Grady Dick, Kristaps. Yikes. It's just Clipper. It's Luca and friends. They're gonna take game 1 with the power of friendship, beat us by 4. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we win. Game 4, they win. Game 5, we win. And game 6, we win. Okay, Geraldo Brooks helps us get out of there. 27 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, with 2 steals a night. And Caleb Wilson. So the New York Knicks are going to be a very hard team to beat. It'll be starts Isaiah Evans, Cam Whitmore, Caleb Wilson, and Chris Snack against Fred Norris, Ben Caro, Geraldo Brooks, Dylan Harper, and Shea. So simulate the game 1 they take, simulate the game 2 we take, game 3 we take, game 4 we take. And I will like to simulate with Simcast and jump in for this one. It'll kind of be our halfway mark. And we will be on track to win 3 straight here. So it looks like we're on defense for this. I just let Strings go to the basket. Alright. Shea will have the ball. Pass out to Cuff. Cuff driving. Shea will pop the midi. And up by 21 here. Norris against Mr. Chris Sinak. And can't get the steal. And we will win another championship against the New York Knicks. Knipple running off the bench after doing nothing in the playoffs. And the New York Knicks are crying. Pete Kerr on the other side. Alabama is pretty hyped up being on the chip. And it looks like, I don't know who that is. Is that Geraldo? Or is that our center? It was Fred Norris who won MVP. Okay. 16-9 and 2 blocks and 5 assists. I'll take it. Close that game. 26 and 10 from Shea. Nice double-double. 23 and 6 from Mr. Norris. And then 21 and 12 from Evan Mobley. Pretty nice. Us. And let's go to player retirements. Bobby Portis retires. Shout out to GOAT. It looks like... Oh, that is so funny. It looks like they were just like, no, we're not even going to have a Hall of Fame tab this time. Staff signing. Gonna look at that. We have Peter Scissors. Or Sessions. As our head coach, which is not ideal. I would rather have Joe Mazzulla, head coach. Rejected. Mike Brown. Thank you. And everyone else I could not care about because we don't have one. NBA draft, we shouldn't have anything. Yeah, we don't. Team player options. Pick up Jeffries. Qualifying offers. Extend that to Norton. And we shouldn't have anyone that we need to resign. Well, we do. We have Harper. Resign. Norris? Is the grass greener? With Chris Sinak. I'll offer. And that'll be my decision on whether or not to bring back Norris, even though he just won Finals MVP. But then that goes back to the Celtics. Okay, that means like them. Moratorium, and it looks like Bennett starts as best player there, but I don't think we do anything to our roster. Yeah, if we don't do anything to our roster. If we do, we'll pick up him as just trade pieces, parts. I'll just offer random guys. Starts Knicks. Yep. Sure. LaMelo back on the team. Art. Cameron Carr. Okay. Player progression. Brooks goes up by 2 more. Shea stays. Norris up by 3. Up by 6 is this Tefur Penn. Whatever. McCarroll down by 1. McCain down by 1. Finette Knipple. Oh, Mobley up by 1. That's fine. Going off to next season. And before I forget, we need to change that to number 3. So halfway there for our challenge. And we'll look to fix our roster. Let us. So we need to cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, they fixed it for us. Okay. So this Penbay kid joins. It looks like just goes to the 10-minute rotation. And that's fine. As long as it doesn't kick anyone out from the starting rotation. Going around to team until I know I'm looking around, but maybe grass is greener. Maybe grass is greener. They'll never trade Peterson. They'll never trade Wemby. You can get Jeremiah Fears. Get Ace Bailey. You can get Chet. I want Chet back. I was pissed when he left. And getting Chet back would be very nice for us. And I'm... How old is Chet? 29. Oh, bring here. 8. Fine. We'll sit in the rest of the season. Like, I'm fine with not getting Chet. I can live with it. We have the best team. By far. Rado Brooks wins Cup MVP again. He is the best player on the best team right now. Looks like we are losing 1 game per month. So back on January 8th. 9th is us a little bit of trouble. January 12th also giving us a little bit of trouble. Come on. Trade deadline. Would you like to stop? Yeah. I just want to see what is going on around the league. Selling, building, 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 selling. I don't know who that Zach T is. Okay, it looks good. Building. Oh. Selling. Rebuilding. Yeah, everyone's pretty much who I expected to be contending. They lifted the thing off Doncic. I think. Do I just go get Sinak to play? Let me talk to the Celtics. Do I just get Sinak to play my power forward? 22-11. And what is Caro doing? Sinak is a little bit younger too. And I can give trade away some of my guys. LaMelo Ball is one of my random pieces I can trade away. And Herb Jones. That guy. Here. We'll use it in Tony Brown. Like, is Felix Ramirez in our rotation? No. So let's go Sinak for Bancaro. This Ramirez guy. And Ball. Yeah, future first. Wow. Oh, the second got it through. Okay. We get Chris Sinak now. Alright, so now looking at the roster, it will be Sinak playing 3 or 4. So let's go make Sinak a power forward. He actually goes up. Type shit. And honestly, Jared McCain could probably just... We have a cuff, we have this other point guard. Don't need McCain. Could really use another backup power forward. So let's go to Team Intel and just look for power forward. Who's selling? Ronnie James. Bailey coming out of the bench. That's so stupid. Honestly, we can just keep it. Like, that's just min-maxing, and I don't think, yeah. Not with this team, at least. Not with this team. Michael Robbins. Yeah, he just pops off this year. We won coach and exec of the year. Sanak is on All NBA first team for us. And then no other Jazz. Sanak all defensive first. And then Mobley all defensive second. And simulate the play-in. We'll go against the Spurs. We're back as the first seed. And then they look like that. They're very not that good. Game 1, Game 2, Game 3, Game 4, we take it. Yakuchanis, 23 points, 20 from Ace Bailey, 15 from Ricochet, 28 from Chris Sanak, 19 from Shea, 18 from Mobley, and we get everybody involved. Going against the Golden State Warriors, who have completed a rebuild. Halliburton, AJ DeBonsta, Jalen Green. If I see that motherfucker Jalen Green in a Warriors jersey, I am gonna be so pissed. Game 2, Game 3, Game 4, we packed them up. Green with 24 points, Christie with 20, Rob Dillingham with 18, Harper with 19, a Cuff with 19, Shea with 17, and a nice double-double from Kristen Nack here. Going on to the Portland series, we have Keontae George, Darren Pearson, 98 overall. Yikes. And then it will be Koa, Peja, and Jokic. So our first real competition in this playoffs. So simulate the game 1, we take that. Simulate the game 2, we take that. Simulate game 3 and game 4, we pack them up. 35 from Peterson, 19 from Zion, 17 from Keontae George. Geraldo Brooks puts in some work with 23. A Cuff with 22, and 19 from Tafer Penbay, who I forget is on this team. Going against the Cavaliers with Cooper Flag, and can choose a different pose. Really, guys. 22, 6, and 6 with 1 block per game for Geraldo Brooks, and then it'll be 27, 6, and 7 for Cooper Flag. Similarly to game 1, we take. Similarly to game 2, oh wait, I wanted to show the lineup. My bad. Mikael Brown with 90 overall. Andor Mari with 92. Cooper Flag, 97. Giannis, the weakest link. And Calbert McDaniels. So game 1, we take. Game 2, they take. Game 3, we take. Game 4, we take. And game 5, they are going to take. But we will win in 6. Geraldo Brooks wins MVP again, 20, 5 and 5 with a steal and 2 blocks per game. So that will be 4 wins for us. And ow, just hurt my knee. And we are officially almost done with the challenge. 4 rings out of 6, and with, remember, the 30 Archduck 30th pick in a fixed fantasy draft. Definitely not going to be a realistic video, but we are trying to stack up as many wins as possible and have some fun. Alright, so now after that last win, we are now up to 4 going into this 2032 offseason with a really solid roster, but Shea is 33, he might regress, and Mobley is 31, he might regress, but shouldn't be too bad. Still, we'll have Mike Brown probably till the end of this challenge. Let's go to rookie signing. Just get past that. Team player options. Leslie, sure. Qualifying offer, nobody's. Don't think we have anyone there. Alright, going back into more the agency. Shay is like the only one that I am probably very, very okay with moving on from. EWA was 8.6. Really, really good. Kristanak. Okay, for a Penby, a Cuff. We could also move on from, I guess. Maybe it's very no. I don't think. I don't think we probably should look to upgrade this roster. I mean, I don't really know how you upgrade this roster. Shay is probably Shay or McCain are probably going to be the only guys we could maybe look to move on from, but there's someone who warrants that. Darren Peterson or this Robbins guy. Someone else kind of I would. Like unless I was getting Wemby, but it looks like the Timberwolves would never trade Wemby. I, I don't think so. I don't think it makes sense to make any deals really. Contract extensions, I will make sure Brooks is here till the end of this rebuild. Let me just look at Caleb Wilson's defensive stats. If Caleb Wilson's defensive stats B plus A, do you want any? Do all defensive teams, I guess. Good, but we have Sanak here. EPOI for Mobley as well. Norris has won 3 chips with us. Yeah, I think has won 3 chips and also won a finals MVP. 2 finals MVPs. Thus, I don't know who our 4th finals MVP was actually. Oh no, we traded away our other finals MVP. It was. Did we trade him away or did he just like? I can't remember. But I believe our other finals MVP was Chet. Yeah. Oh, he just left. Yeah, he signed with. So going to player progression. Penby goes up 2, a Cuff goes down 1, and everyone has that 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 9 players. And we go to the next season. I think CPU will just give us players. I'm not too worried. Giannis plans to retire. We're just gonna off to the races in Sim. Kind of a rough start for us. Start the year off. Kind of weird. Fred Norris wins NBA Cup MVP. Wow. Can't speak. Looks like we're getting back on a little bit of a roll here after losing 3 in 1 month. Did I jinx it? I thought I jinxed. No, I'm fine with not making any trade. More losses. Don't need to. We're gonna win 73, 74, 75 games. Michael Robbins is your MVP. Richie James, 6 million. I'm surprised we haven't gotten any 6 million, but we break our own record and go 75-7 under Mike Brown. Be first, second, and third. So no one for us. We do get Mobley all defensive first team this year, and no one else have any. Going to season stats in season. Oh my gosh. Started in 2026, season 6. Wow, for a little bit of point regression, I guess, from us. 17.5 from Shea with 2 and 5. 17 points for Brooks with 6 and 4. 15 from Harper with 3 and 4. We got 15 from Sinak with 8 and 3. 2 blocks per game. Norris with 14, 8 and just 5 assists per game. Which is pretty good for his 14, 3 and 4 for Penby. 12, 1 and 5 for a Cuff. 12, 7 and 3 or 4, sorry, for Mobley. 10, 2 and 2 for McCain, and then 2 and 2 for Mr. Con Knipple. So yeah, a little bit of point regression, but hopefully that doesn't mean too much. Shea going against his old team, Kingston Flemings, Glenn, and friends, basically. So, but this should be an easy series for us. We take them 4 games. Scoot in the closeout game, 26, 25 from Flemings, and 16 from Ewing. No double doubles across there. We do have a nice double double from Fred Norris, but Brooks gets 22, Penby gets 20, and 17 from Harper. Pretty solid. Going against the Minnesota team, which is very scary. You have Wemby on that side. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum reunite. Serranis, Vujanik. I don't know. If someone can pronounce that for me in the comments, go for it. But yeah, that's a doozy. Edmund Bryant, as our point guard. So 294 pluses, a 92 plus, and then some aging former superstars. And yeah, it should be a good series for us. They take gentlemen sweep them. Okay, I'm fine with that. Nice double double for Sinak. 31 in the closeout game for Brooks. 25 from Norris. 18 from Harper. 15 from Sinak. 17 from Walker. 16 from Wemby. 15 from Tatum. 14 from Brown. Oh, Cat's on that team. And simulating the rounds on the other side. It'll be Pacers Milwaukee. And it looks like we're going to go against this Warriors team again. Caleb Wilson, AJ DeBonsta, Jalen Green, Tyrese Halliburton, and Alton Leonard. I feel like this is going to be a sweep or a gentleman sweep. Yep. Could be a gentleman sweep into the finals. And here we go. Shea wins Western Conference MVP. Kate Cunningham is the MVP on the other side. So I don't know who's on this Pacers team. It'll be Wagler, Cade, Austin Noel, Byron Freeman Liberty and Chet Holmgren against Shea, Harper, Geraldo Brooks, Knack, and Fred Norris. Game 1, they take. Game 2, we take. 3, we take. 4, we take. And accumulate with Sipcast for Game 5. If it's close, we'll jump in. It's not, we'll just pack it up. And 5 for 6. Oh. That's a very, very promising look to this Utah Jazz. 21, 2, and 5 for Shea, winning his first Finals MVP in 2023. That is 8 years between Finals MVPs. Our guy's pretty happy. We're winning a bunch of championships. Hall of Fame inductees. It looks like Jokic, Brown, Donovan Mitchell, and Giannis. Am I reading that right? LeBron James ended up playing till he was 48. Okay. Sure. Jokic retires. Jaylen Brown retires. Why, Leonard? Okay, this has to be wrong, right? Draymond Green finally retires. Yeah. That's crazy. Jersey retirements, Jokic, Giannis. Meetings. Draft lottery. We shouldn't have anything, right? Oh, we have the 30th pick. Draft signing. Should be nothing. Draft lot. We'll take someone for the bench slot. To be honest. I don't care if they're like really that good. Udonis Haslem, Tony Allen. Getting picked. Qualifying offers. Leslie again. And going to contract extensions. We need Cuff to sign. The Cuff has been here for all the championships. I don't want to trade on it. Yeah, he's been here for all 5. So is McCain. Duncan Nipple's been here for 3. Time flies in this challenge. Dylan Harper, 5. Geraldo Brooks has 5. Norris has 4. Moratorium. Ooh, this Robbins guy is sitting here. If we can get this guy, that would be. We're offering the max we can go. I think it won't. Is it gonna stop me at some point? We offer him 280 and we're not even one of his top choices. Does Wemby have a ring? If he doesn't have a ring, I want to give him a ring. He does. Chet, of course, has a ring. Yeah, Robbins goes somewhere else. I'm kind of just fine. I'll offer Chet a deal, but I'm not gonna. Anyone who I want to get a ring. Wait, I want to get Kasparis a ring, but I'm not gonna. Yeah. I want to get Kasparis a ring because we had him in our Bucks rebuild and couldn't get him a ring. We'll get Kawhi Leonard a ring as well. 2 guys that I ultimately failed. But if you didn't watch that video, please you watch it. Still a good watch. Sorry for the spoilers. But yeah, Kasparis and Clover turned out to be beasts for us. 1, 2, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, let's get more Miami Bucks players. Fill up the roster with Jaime Jaquez and Ryan Rollins. And move on to player progression. Oh, we have 16 now. It looks like Shea drops down 2, Harper drops down 1. Not ideal for us. Shea dropping. Anyone like everyone here is legit contending. It's because there's so much good around the league. Shea will probably end up still starting for us. Which, you know, of course, it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. You will not. I still have too many people. Erickson. Around a Murky. I already forgot my train of thought. Well, whatever I was gonna say last, but this roster is still insanely good and should win us another ring. If we have to trade Shea, I'm fine trading Shea. We shouldn't have to though, with how much talent we have on the roster. Gerardo Brooks wins NBA Cup again. I do kind of want to see if we can get more of a facilitator though. Rebuilding, McCormick, Hughes, and Phylon. Gosh darn, their team is trash. Holy. Julian Strother at the ripe age of 31. Cade Cunningham. Building. John Morant. Okay. Let's Jeremiah Fears doing. He's getting Halliburton would be fun. Especially to win him that ring that he could have won if he didn't get hurt, but Scoot Kingston. Yeah, no one I would really consider trading for. That would be an upgrade for us, really. Tyrese Max, 83. Good thing we sold on him when we did. Yeah, and everyone who does have a good point guard is on the team. Kinda. Is already on the team. That's kind of worth it. I could look to maybe get like someone that's like just a random player who's like a really, really, really good player, but I doubt we have anything. Like Wemby is untouchable, Anthony Edwards is untouchable, Flag is untouchable. Darren Peterson and oh my god, this Trailblazers team is probably going to be the one that might eliminate us this year. That is crazy. Double 99s on that team. Yeah, that's disgusting. This Griffin guy, we could look to get. Let's go talk to Toronto for him. He's averaging 15, 9, 6 steals and a block per game. Upgrade of on Kniffle. Getting well from 3, but not. But I'll throw in Jared McCain. Ace. I got and this Tony Brown guy. And yep, that's not happening. So it is what it is. I'm not gonna trade for my roster if that's the case. I kind of want to look. Let's get closer to the trade deadline actually and see. Maybe this is a year where we look to shake things up, but they're still beating. We do beat the Trailblazers, who had those double 99. We beat them twice. Thrice. So maybe I'm overreacting to those double 99s I saw, but I mean, you guys saw the team. That team is disgusting. So let's relook at Team Intel. Kind of go here around. See if we can get any upgrades. But I doubt it. That 94 overall center looks interesting. They're contending. Steal from them. He could just get Jeremiah Fears to bench, but I don't. Fuck my guys who's been here. Helped us. Wow, this guy gotten better. Last time we looked at him. We'll trade finder this brown guy. Funny. That just came out wrong. Yo, editor, cut that shit out. Yeah, that was. We got a first from the Trailblazers and Zach Edey. Done. Let's go back to that random team. It was Toronto. We give you Kane. First. On. Second. Ryan Rollins. Stretch it. I am fine with getting rid of Kasparis. Okay, and Toronto gives me him. Cool. Griffin. Honestly, I'd have given him a little too much. Not even that. Worse. Ryan Rollins is man. Cool. Grant Griffin off the bench. Off the bench. Off. Probably best for us. Just defensive. Just going back around to see if we missed anything on the market. I don't think we did. Beside maybe that center. I don't think so. Honestly, Shea has. We'll go give them a call about Zero Fears, the Suns. Jeremiah Fears averaging 25-6 for them. Zero Fears for Shea. We have no picks up. Has to be. I do want. I do want at least Khalil Rare. Get a ring. We'll give him a roll. Thank you. So Penby comes into the starting rotation. Zero Fears off the bench. Mobley, Buff. You want to see if we can get this Griffin guy. Let's see. Goes down by 1. Okay. E5 he goes. How tall are these guys? 6'5". I want to. We'll try this. 5 years. Stuff goes back to shooting guard. Yeah. Stuff goes back to shooting guard. That's fine. That gets our best guys in the starting lineup. I am fine with that. Here's Harper. Mobley. Stuff off the bench. Gets out of the starting lineup. Takes. That'd be guy shooting guard. Harper 6'5". There's n card. Send me back to point guard. Harper. Well, I'll just start Harper. Yep. I think I'm gonna keep it like that. I don't think it matters too much. I think I'm just over tweaking things. Lose the Warriors. Murphy on a deal. We have Jan Hansen on a deal. Sohan. Okay, have we have a roster. Just continue getting some Dubskis. Contract deadline, don't care. This is the last year anyway. Or hopefully last year. Are we gonna beat our record? Is that possible? Did we win the same amount last year? 77-5. Jeremiah Fears wins MVP. Shengun. Rudolph. Mike Brown. Of course, Jeremiah Fears. We trade for the MVP. Of course, gonna win Executive of the Year. Nice. Son Flemings. Any other Jazz? No, but we get Brent Griffin and Evan Mobley. Nice. No other. Wait. Did have. Did you make the All NBA team this year? All NBA. He didn't. I don't know what that was. Griffin had a weird. Oh wait. Jeremiah Fears 23, 4 and 6 with a steal per game. Mainly on the Phoenix Suns. 18, 6 and 5 with 2 steals per game for Mr. Geraldo Brooks. 17, 8 and 3 for Mr. Sanak. 15, 8 and 6 for Fred Norris. 15, 2 and 5 for Dylan Harper. 15, 4 and 5 for Tafer Penby. 13, 2 and 4 for Cuff. 13, 8 and 5 for Grant Griffin with 2 steals per game. Mobley with 12, 6, 4 with a steal and a block per game. Lower. These guys didn't play. Going against Denver in first round, Needham is really their only guy we out, and we'll just simulate 3-round. Close out game. Meyer, Strother, Swift, 21, 19, and 18. Beers drops 26, Sanak drops 23. Nice double-double from Fred Norris with 15 and 14. And then Harper with 18. Going against the Clippers here, Luka and Tabira Udo. Simulate game 1, 2, 3, and 4. They take game 5, we do. So 27 from Fears, 23 from Harper, 15 from Penby. Nice double-double from Sanak with 11 and 16. Nice double-double from Tibiro Udo with 21 and 10. W with 19. Koya with 19. Look. And going against these Portland Trailblazers, who are the Robbins drops down to a measly 98. Karen Peterson with under 99. Franz with 91. Asia 93. And Hans Steinbeck. That's such a fun name today, by the way. At 84. Living at the game 1, they take. Game 2, we take. Game 3, they take. Game 4, they take. And this is where assholes are getting clenched. And a cuff minutes. I will rebuild it. Penby moves up to the starting rotation. And we will get down to the 8-man. Sorry, Duff. I don't want to unknipple you, but every game is so important here. It looks like we're coming back. Let's see if we can come back from a 3-1. 109 with 43 seconds left. 112. And then we'll simulate with Simcast for this last game and jump in if it is close. Looks like they have the lead. We have the lead. 2 minutes, 5-point game. We'll jump in here. I will not play, but because I do not want to sway it, but the Knack gonna pass to Harper in the corner. Harper with 3, bricks it. Camera angle sucks. It'll be Booker with the ball, pushing it up against Dylan Harper. Wagner pushing it against. Ooh, that was Chris Knack just getting put on roller skates. Harper pushing up the ball against Booker. Booker played good defense. Harper forces a shot, bricks it. Robbins pushing up the ball. Nice steal from Harper. Harper did an outlet pass to Knack with the dunk. 5-point game with 1 minute and 2 seconds to go. Franz Wagner walking up the ball. Trying to make a move on Knack. Knack is in the phase though. Knack playing great defense. Wagner with it. Tough too, but makes it. Nice shot from Franz. Harper moving up the ball against Booker. Booker kind of ISO roll here. Harper. What the fuck was that? I'm not gonna justify that by saying anything else. That was, yeah, Steinbeck, and it looks like Fred Norris gets fouled. Steinbeck will shoot 2 free throws, nails the first one, and nails the second one. Brooks will with the ball. Brooks driving, taking and baking, driving, and with the 2 and makes it off the glass. So reliable. If you can't make a jumper, aim for that corner on the glass. Nice spin move by number 35. That's done by. And we're gonna get fouled here. Griffin shoots the first one, makes it 4-point game. And it's gonna be a 5-point game now. Every time they get close, we make a bucket. So we're just playing good keep away at this point. Steinbeck out to Peterson. Peterson against Ooh. Missed the pick. And then Brooks is gonna shoot some free throws. Steinbeck. Foul. Brooks makes the first one. And makes both with MVP chance roaring through the arena. Jerry Merrick shoots the 3, bricks it. Steinbeck with a nice rebound. Peterson Step back J. Brooks it. And we should be out of here. Brooks will just run the clock out. And bye-bye Trailblazers. Our closest... That's easily our closest series yet. Probably. Nice 3-1 comeback from the boys. Very, very nice. Very, very good. Fred Norris is your Western Conference MVP with 21, 9, and 5. Fred Vaughn on the other side with 19, 8, and 7. Did have 2 blocks for us. Jazz against New York Knicks. Bennett, Isaiah Evans, Ace Bailey, Jaden Quaintance, and Fred. So probably one of our easier finals appearances. They'll take game 3. They take 2 games from us, and we take 5th. We'll simulate with Simcast here and jump in around the 4th quarter with 5 minutes to go, and it gets some run with these guys. We are smoking them, by the way. Harper, ball. I'm gonna get a quick screen by Griffin. Griffin with the easy little layup, a little pick and roll action. We're up by 41. Fenby tries to go for the steal. Baldwin with 3. Baldwin drains it. Yep. That's the lead to 39. Harper with the nice little layup attempt. But Brooks is going to get the rebound and bring it up to back to a 40-point lead. And sorry, it cut the lead to 38, not 39. Simple math. Kind of hard. Bailey passes out to Baldwin, trying to drive. Playing nice defense with Harper. Harper not in phase, and it looks like Harper will get the foul on Mr. Baldwin. Baldwin makes the first one. And bricks the second. Gonna pass it to Jeremiah Fears. Very poor pass, and nice block by Young. Right. If I didn't accidentally press the wrong button, that might have been a second block. Mobley gonna accept the screen. Fears gonna drive. Mobley will get the easy layup. I do want to shoot the ball with a cuff, though. Actually, oop. Driving. Baldwin breaks it. Young with a rebound. We'll get it up to a cuff here. Mobley will set the screen, and we'll try to work something here. Couldn't get it. Go. Cuff against Bailey. Bailey driving. Pass out to Baldwin in the corner. Free J. Harper gets the rebound. A cuff. Ooh, late on the release. Had some nice little spacing. A cuff with the rebound. I am shot checking with the cuff. The cuff with a nice little J. Mid-ranger. Fears against Baldwin here. Baldwin passing out to Bailey, to Stritz. Gonna pass out to Quaintance, and Quaintance with the 3. Carries a cuff. We'll try to shoot it over. Quaintance, or not Quaintance, Bailey. Couldn't get it. Harper out to Bailey. Bricks it. Fears with the rebound. Fears is fast. Gonna get the J with Jeremiah Fears. Fritz, Mobley, Quaintance gets the nice little alley-oop. Basically playing an all-star game at this point. Nothing really to play for. And we'll take another bad shot. Fritz with the 3, breaks it. Mobley with the rebound. Fears back with the ball. And try to get under it. And out to Harper. Good little pass to Harper. Just I'm not used to shooting with lefties. And Fears with step back. Oh my gosh. I am so bad at shooting like transition, like step back threes. And I reach it. Mobley. Oh, looks like they subbed Muhammad Hakas because of that. Baldwin. Waitens. And nice. Oh. That was a nice little block. I didn't. That happened so fast, I didn't see who it was, though. Nice little... Oh, that was disgusting. Nice little breakdown by Dylan Harper and gets to his spot. That was gross. Fears against Baldwin. Baldwin driving. And a nice little Euro. Fears driving up the ball. Trying to work on Baldwin here. And we'll get the layup over him. Just a little too short for Jeremiah Fears. Who I believe isn't that tall either. I think he's like 6'3". Harper against Stritz, back to Baldwin. Stritz will have a wide open three. Breaks it. Still Ware with the rebound. And Jeremiah Fears bringing up the ball again. And with the wide open dunk and just misses it. A little aggressive bounce, right? Oh, Mobley with the freaking deny. I'll give Hakas the screen for us. Out to Fears. And Fears will shoot the three. And then I will call a timeout to get our... I'll get a foul here and kind of substitute. I want a Cuff to be there. Brooks, of course, will be there. Harper can stay in. I want to make sure the guys who've been here the whole time have been here. I'll get a Cuff, Harper, Brooks, Mobley. I'll get Norris has earned the right to be in the lineup, and then Mobley can just stay in. Snack has not been here the whole time. Yeah, Snack's barely been here. Confirm.
Timeout.
So we get our guys in after the foul. And the timeout. New York, what is going on with this timeout? Alright, Baldwin will shoot the first free throw. And second. And we will bring the ball up with a Cuff. Little shake and bake three, actually missed it. And it looks like Baldwin will be the last person to touch the ball. That's Stritz, who of course will play keep away. And it looks like Evan Mobley play lockdown defense. 6 championships back to back. Even something Michael Jeffrey Jordan couldn't do. So ashamed. Mike Brown against Steve Kerr. Few Warriors legends in the coaching staff. And it looks like, wow, Mr. Fred wins NBA Finals MVP again. But looking at the box score for this game, Baldwin with 22, Vaughn with a nice double-double with 12, and Quayton's with 17. 30 from Fears, yikes. Brooks with 27, Harper with 20, Griffin with 15, Sanak with 12 and 11, Penby with 11, Norris with 10 and 12. Just a reminder, he's a center. Mobley with 8, 7, and 8. A Cuff with a solid 2. And then Cole Ware getting a rebound and assist while being on the floor. Advancing. And it's gonna say your Sacramento Key or gosh. I was looking at Cuff and thinking Sacramento. Your Utah Jazz have one Fred Norris MVP. So we go from LaMelo Ball to Jeremiah Fierce and co. Chris Sanak, and win a bunch of championships. We'll take that. So that will be the end of the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy. But we are officially, with this little change, went 6 for 6 in our rebuild with having the last pick in the fantasy draft. And let's look at the trophy showcase. NBA Cup champion, finals from 2033, or sorry, let's go 2028 or 2029 to 2034. So 3 trophies. We absolutely dominated. But yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you would have done different, and let me know if you want to see a video where I do this with a hard salary cap on. I know we didn't do it with a salary cap this time. Maybe make it a little bit harder for next time. Let's say maybe 10 likes, and we'll do it with a salary cap on. But that's it for me. Have a lovely rest of your day, and peace out.